All right. What's up, you guys? So today I'm just gonna kick it off. We had a comment about 2 days ago asking what my tattoos meant. So I got this dragon right here. I got a fat rose in my elbow. I got this skeleton dancing with a woman on my bicep. Got 2 olive branches. And I've got a massive snake tat and then an eagle tat. So I got a decent amount for, I got all of these. All of them are at like 19 up until 19. I mean, this one's 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 19, and 20. And you guys basically have my word. By my 20s, by the end of my 20s, I'm gonna be fully fucking blasted neck. Literally, bro, like there won't be a gap in between my arms, stomach. Dude, I'm gonna be full blasted. I'm gonna look back on this video in like a few years from now, towards the end of my 20s, and be like, yep, savage motherfucker said he was gonna do it, and he did it. Like, I wanted to say like all things, but not everything I fucking say 100% I'm gonna do. Sometimes I make high expectations, and I don't always hit them. I'm not gonna be like the person that says you always have to do what you say you're gonna do. I mean, you should always aim for it. It should always be the standard, and it should like sting when you do say you're gonna do something and then that doesn't happen. That should sting like a motherfucker, like more than anything. When you don't follow up with your word, it's like the worst thing in the world. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's been many times where I said I was never gonna drink again, and I drank. I slipped once. Many times where I said I was gonna follow this diet, and then I ate out of alignment. So, that shit happens, dude. Literally happens. But right now I'm at a point where I'm so locked into my word and what I say that it's like the more consecutive days you follow up with it and you follow through. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna run a 100-mile race. That's a big one to say, but I actually followed up with all the trainings and then I ran that shit and got first place. You stack enough of those big ones. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do X, and you actually achieve X. Like that's when like the confidence starts to roll in. But aside from that, what are we gonna get into on today's topic? So, the tattoos. Why did I get them? What's the meaning behind all of them? The olive branches, the snake, the eagle, the dragon, the skeleton, the rose. Someone's asking that. What's the meaning? And the answer is, there's no meaning at all, other than they look dope as shit. And that's the fucking meaning in itself, dude. They all look dope as shit, and I don't fucking need a meaning other than they look sick. You guys should just go after what the fuck you think's cool. Like, for real. Like, whatever you're drawn to in this life is undeniably your purpose to, like, actually go out and achieve. I mean, when it comes to really anything, bro, it's like, and even if people are telling you, like, oh, that's gonna be a bad decision, oh, you shouldn't do that, bro, like, you're gonna learn lessons along the way, and even if it is a stupid decision, if you're drawn to it, like, do it. And then you'll learn the necessary lesson that you were supposed to have gained to take you further down your real path. And then it leads to like another thing. You might be right, you might be wrong. Okay, maybe you're wrong again. Boom, the next thing. You might be wrong, you might be right, you might be wrong. Oh, you're actually right. Boom, all right, next thing. Then you're wrong again, then you're right again, then you're wrong again, then you're right again. Like, I could go on and on. This is how I've been operating since I was 18. I just follow my conscience and what I'm undeniably drawn to. Because that's my purpose. And your purpose doesn't mean always just winning. That's not your purpose in life. Your purpose in life is to learn and to just follow your fucking, the destiny that was laid out for you. Now, one of the biggest ones I'm learning as of the end of 2024, going into 2025, is specifically money management, honestly. Like, I got fucking smacked in the face end of this year after just feeling like a king all spring and summer. That was something I had to learn. I had to just fucking, I was drawn to buying the Porsche, so I fucking bought the Porsche, even though everyone was like, oh, like you need to invest in a building, like, oh, you need to, save that money, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was like, fuck you guys. Like, none of you guys look like people I want to be, fuck you. I'm gonna bet on myself. And I did bet on myself, but I lost the bet just because I slipped with my habits and, I just didn't keep my foot on the gas, be 100% honest. And, if I did take that money and I did put it into a building, to be honest, I would have been making more money. But that's just something I had to learn, bro. It's literally just something I had to learn. You have to learn these things. Me, I'm a person that's I could be told a million times, like, don't speed, you're gonna crash. Don't speed, you're gonna crash. And I'll fucking speed like a million times, and then eventually I'll crash. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, I probably shouldn't speed. And people are like, I've been trying to tell you that. And I'll just say, I mean, but fuck you, like, that's not how I learn things. I learn things, like, the hard way. Every time. Every fucking time. And that's not with all things. It's not with all things. You know, there's some extreme things that I can learn through other people. And I'm not even afraid to say that, like, you know, I'm not going to say that's like a stupid thing that I do. You know, or I'm not afraid to accept that it's a stupid thing that I do. It is a stupid thing to do. You know, if you really can learn from someone who's gone through that certain situation and they're really telling you not to do it, it is stupid on your part, to be honest, but I don't really care. That's just how I learn. I don't give a shit, you know? So I learned from the Porsche. I probably shouldn't have dropped 30K on the Porsche, continue to make all these payments, $500 a month on it, and then pay dude, for a while my insurance was $1,000 a month, and I got it down to $600, but you know, that's a whole other, it's like, you know, over $1K in car payments a month between insurance and the actual car payment, $500, and then 30K down. Like, I could have definitely, and I already had a fucking, like, Tacoma, dude, I didn't need to do that, but I was drawn to it, and I learned a really valuable lesson from it. And it brought things into my life. Like, I had viral videos go off. You know, I felt like I was just the fucking man. It, like, you know, made people view me differently. I was able to open up more relationships because of it. Like, things happen. Like, everything happens for a perfect reason. And when you just operate in the state of just following your conscience, like, trusting in, like, just what you think's best, I mean, things are just gonna have a way of working themselves out. Like, whether you fail or you succeed, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, let me think of another example. Copywriting. So going from copywriting to seawall cleaning to coming out here to do home building to now doing insurance. Now, most people would say, oh, you're a fucking idiot, Travis, you're just, you know, following the next shiny object. But, dude, like, I'm just following my conscience. Like, at the time, my conscience said get into copywriting. All right, I did. Boom. Made 60 grand in like a year at 18 years old while I was still in college, while I was still having a Mexican job, you know, serving fucking food at a Mexican restaurant. Like, 60 grand, boom. Dropped out of college, had enough money to move to Miami, did it. Boom. Did that for a while, fucking failed with that, you know, thinking, oh shit, you know, well, my conscience led me in the wrong direction. Oh fuck. But no, I learned a lot of valuable lessons from failing that first time. The fact that I failed and then I went like months and this whole personal development journey and filming content and preaching about these habits, the fact that it still stayed in the back of my mind, that whole experience taught me that this is my actual undeniable purpose, that there's no escaping it, and that I'm always going to succeed because it's always going to be in the back of my mind, and I'm never going to want to sit with that guilt and regret permanently. So boom, one lesson gained from that. And then once I got into like seawall cleaning, you know, my conscience led me to go into seawall cleaning. Boom, like I got to learn like fucking everything about managing your own home service business, how to deal with clients, how to just fix shit on the fly when stuff goes south. Like I learned door-to-door sales. I learned, you know, my personal brand came from it. Like my conscience was like leading me in all these directions. And a lot of people might have said like, you know, oh, you should get into like this business instead. Oh, you shouldn't be doing seawalls. Like there's a lot more like a lucrative thing. But I mean, everything that I did, like all those seawall cleaning videos, it was so taboo to everyone that I went viral so many times. Like multiple videos that got like 500K plus views. One got like 1.7 million views. I mean, that whole shit made me fucking pop off. And then boom, like home building comes up. You know, like we start failing with the seawalls, and I just didn't want to continue it anymore. It's not like we had to quit seawalls. It was kind of just like shit was doing horrible, and we already hated it, so we were like, fuck this, let's just dip. And you know, I was drawn into home building. You know, so I buy the mentorship, 10 grand, come down here, and then the investor drops out, basically. Doesn't drop out, but he asked for crazy terms that I wasn't willing to agree with. It was like selling my soul. Fuck that. So, you know, now I'm here in Dallas, and I'm like, fuck, well, you know, I guess my conscience led me out here, but I just totally messed up. It was like, you know, I was drawn to live here, but now the investor's gone. I fucked up. No, I didn't fuck up. Because after a few months living here, I realized that I needed to get out of Florida and spend this time from October 1st to now it's January 15th. Like, I needed to spend this time just locked in. I still haven't, I met one person since I've gotten out here. And we've gotten dinner one time, and that was after like 3 months of actually living here. Before that, I didn't talk to anyone. I only ran, I only lifted, I only worked here on the computer to the right of me. That's literally fucking it. And I wouldn't have gotten that in Florida. There's so many more distractions out there. I didn't know I needed it, but I knew I needed to, I realized it after, like I needed to be here to be locked in, to put in all the miles for my race, to put all the hours into dialing for insurance. And insurance just randomly comes along, and then that's like what my conscience is calling me to go into now. And now I'm growing it more as a person. Dude, it's just like, oh my God, I don't know. I'm rambling, but it's like, bro, literally just follow your conscience. Like whatever you're drawn to, the next business idea, that tattoo, like getting a jacked physique, talking to that girl, anything, bro. Literally whatever you're drawn to, and this could even be your vision. Like my vision, like boom, like Richard Mille, fucking RM11. Yours Performante, like crib in Miami with my Colombian wife and some fucking pit bulls. That's my vision. And that's, I feel as if what my purpose is. Like straight up, like it's what I'm drawn to. And if it's what I'm drawn to, then it's gonna be undeniably my purpose to achieve. And I have to do everything in my effort to actually achieve it. So whatever you're drawn to, guys, I don't care what it is, go after it. Even if people are telling you that it's gonna be fucked up, even if they're telling you it's gonna go wrong, like it's not their purpose to live out, it's yours. Go ahead, find out, fuck around, fail, learn from it, keep going after the vision if it's still there, you know, follow whatever you're called to. That's all I gotta say. I love you guys. It's a quick one today. I'm gonna be posting 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So shoot me a follow on this account, this page, and Black and Dello, my Instagram page. That's all I got for you guys. Love you. I'll catch you next Friday. Peace out.